Hello, I'm Lourdes Mintz for the Finance News Network, and joining me from uranium developer Toro Energy is Managing Director Dr Vanessa Guthrie. Vanessa, welcome back to FNN.
Thank you very much.
The uranium spot price is up about 50% since the middle of this year. Why the gain, and do you believe it's sustainable?
Well, we've seen it's very welcome news what we're seeing with the uranium spot price moving, and we've also seen the long-term contract price move up in recent weeks as well. This is mainly because the utilities are now returning to the market, as we've seen some of the Japanese reactor restart approvals coming through from the Japanese government. It's a long way to go. Let's be clear that we have a good movement in the spot price, but we do believe that the sustainable growth in this price comes on the back of structural reform that will happen in the market in 2015.
Now, following the Fukushima disaster of 2011, Japan has recently approved the restart of 2 nuclear reactors. What does this tell you about the industry?
It really signals the return of the Japanese nuclear market. And on the back of this, of course, there are another 19 nuclear reactors that have applied for restarts as well. So we believe that we will start to see from 2015 the Japanese nuclear power industry back on its feet again.
Okay, now looking closer at the company, Toro has just announced a $20 million cash injection from global investment group Sentient. What is the structure of the deal?
The first part is a $10 million placement direct into Toro at 8 cents a share. The second part is a $10 million fund direct into the project at Wiluna, and the purpose of these funds is to improve the processing technology that Wiluna has. And the third part of the deal is an acquisition by Toro of some of Sentient's uranium assets, particularly Stratico, which is a TSX-listed company in Canada.
Toro also continues to receive financial backing from your key South African shareholder, the Realfin Investment Fund. What do you believe they find most compelling about Toro's story?
Well, Realfin, when they came into our stock last December, as well as Sentient, have both expressed that the thing they like most about Toro is the strength of our management team, our technical veracity, the thoroughness with which we apply science to our work, and also the strength of our permitting and approvals and stakeholder relationships. That's been the key. The second part, of course, is that they really value Wiluna as a near-term production asset. And as they have said to us, Toro is the company that delivers when it says it will deliver. That's what's really encouraged them to come in further through this deal.
So how long will the company continue to be cash-backed as a result of these deals?
Well, we have now 3 to 4 years of solid cash backing, which gives us the time to get Wiluna into the market. We believe in that time frame the uranium price will have turned, particularly with the recent signals in improving spot price. And that means that we can bring Wiluna to production and into the market in a market where there is nobody else that will be able to deliver in the same time frame.
And how does Toro plan to use the funds raised?
Well, we have 3 levels to manage. Firstly, we of course now have working capital, which will keep us at the corporate level focused not only on Wiluna but also on our Canadian assets. Secondly, of course, now we have funds to develop into Wiluna itself, in particular the $10 million fund that will improve the processing route and hopefully the costs. This is what we're targeting, is the project costs. And finally, it gives us funds to go looking to build the asset base of the company even further by looking at other assets around the world that might increase our global footprint.
Finally, Vanessa, when do you expect to make a final investment decision on Wiluna, and how long before first production?
Well, Wiluna is really positioned at the front of the queue. It's the only project, it's most advanced in Australia, it's permitted, it's ready to come to production. All we need to do now is finance it and then build it. It's about 2 years from first production to when we make our final investment decision. Final investment decision is very dependent upon the market recovery. So while we start to see green shoots of new uranium prices recovering, this is really starting to send a signal that hopefully we'll be able to make final investment decision in the next 12 months and be able to build the project and come into first production towards the back end of this decade.
Vanessa Guthrie, thank you for the update from Toro Energy.
Thank you.